Mr. Franklin-Bey in here, my
Yes,
guy.
sir. It's
You know what I'm
something in the
saying?
building, keeping it
Big
raw.
big boss man.
Hey,
You know
man,
what I mean?
I do what I try to do. You know what
Man,
I'm
you
saying?
do it, man. You do it good, man.
Man,
What been
appreciate
good
you.
with you, man?
Appreciate you for having me on, man.
Oh yeah, man. It's my pleasure, man. For real. You know what I'm saying? The stuff you got going on, man. A lot of these young guys, younger generation need to know
Yeah,
what's possible, even through all the trials and tribulations.
yeah,
You know what I mean? I know you've been through trials and tribulations and persevered.
yeah, for sure.
Yeah, you
For
know what I
sure, that's
mean?
part of the journey, man. You go through it, you learn a little something, you re-up, and you get back at it, you
Yeah,
know? So
yeah,
I just feel like personally, everything I've been through that kind of made me a Renaissance man. I know a little bit about everything.
yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah,
So,
yeah.
so I'm trying to utilize that to do the right thing with it.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. For sure. We gotta have a mind frame of, you know what I mean? Like I said, not jack of all trades, you know what I'm saying, master none, but in certain areas you is a master though. Like what you got going, you the master that.
hey man, if you work at something long enough, man, Jordan, because he stayed at the free throw line shooting that joint when
Right.
everybody went
Yeah.
home. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right, right.
Everybody went home. He was still in the gym working on that jumper. You know what
For
I'm
sure.
saying?
For
So
sure.
it's the same thing with us, man. What we gonna be great at, we gonna work on it.
Yeah, yeah,
Consistency.
yeah. Yeah.
Consistency brings about change, man.
So what really what you got going on, you know what I mean, for the you know, construction and you into the music, all that. You got a
Yeah,
lot of stuff going on.
yeah.
You know what I mean? But like what made you just get into it, like say, well, I'm finna go the right way and do it, you know what I mean, get the construction going
Right.
and where you come
Well,
up with it?
it, it it's it's crazy, man, but all these ideas came from me being in prison.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like everything I'm doing, I wrote the business plan in prison. I'm
Yeah.
just doing it right
Yeah.
now in the flesh. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? So it's one of them things about um, I like to say sometimes we're a victim of our own thought process. So what happens is we come up with these ideas. We don't fact check them with good people to see if they're good.
Right.
We stay in a circle and we just run them. And
Yeah.
that was my life prior to you meeting Franklin-Bey.
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
because before this I was Bay Diamond.
Right.
And Bay Diamond was a completely different person. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
Yeah.
So and going and being incarcerated just made me see things different. And everything I thought about I wanted to do, I wrote it down on paper. And when I got the opportunity to come home, I did it.
Oh,
You know,
everything. Check them off the list.
checked it off the list.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. So okay, so like when you were Bay Diamond, what was your thought process then? Like,
It was corrupt, you know. Um, Niggas gonna hate this right here, but for real, we was brought up on bad game. You know
uh-huh,
what I'm saying?
uh-huh.
We got fed some stuff from the late 80s and 90s because I'm a product of Reaganomics.
Right,
You know what
right,
I'm saying?
right, right,
So I'm from the crack era. You
right.
feel me?
Yeah,
So all the things that was pumped into us at that time was bad game.
yeah,
And we took it and tried to work it into a system where it don't fit. That's why a lot of cats from my era, and from eras now, it ain't changed.
yeah.
It's just the substance done changed. You know
Right,
what I'm
right,
saying?
yep, for
The
sure.
substance just changed. So a lot of cats from my era didn't make it. Either we went to prison for a long time, or
Yeah.
cats was, got knocked out the situation.
But yeah, you said your name was Diamond Bay,
Bay Diamond.
Bay Diamond, yeah, and that's Franklin-Bey.
Franklin-Bey, yeah.
You know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? How they come about?
See, so as a kid, I always been called Bay,
Right.
and as I emerged in the street, some things took place, and they started calling me Bay Diamond.
Uh-huh.
So when I got incarcerated, the cats that I knew from where I was incarcerated, they still call me Bay Diamond. But this particular group of Muslims who are they're Moorish Americans,
Mm-hmm.
so they have they damn, I'm all over the place. Hold on. They Moorish Americans, so they stand under the teachings of Noble Drew Ali, and there's two tribes in them, and it's a Bay and it's a L. And when I was incarcerated, I just used to move around by myself, man. And cat just used to watch me like, damn, man, you don't demonstrate with no side, man. You
Yeah.
good with everybody, man. You
Yeah.
a governor, and they just kept telling me I was a governor. And I ain't really understand it. And one time they just like, man, just come over here and hear this with us. And I went to a service, and the service just happened to be an Islamic service under the teachings of Noble Drew Ali, which is the Moorish Science Temple of America.
So when you say Moors, they can be Muslim and Moors. What that is?
A Moor is a Muslim.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
right,
We practice Islam.
right.
We just don't practice traditional Islam like the Shiites or the Sunnis. So it's a form of teaching that came to us from a brother who went overseas and studied, and he brought it back to the so-called black man of America. And his studies was to uplift us in the rise. So the starting of Moor Science Temple is 1864.
The what?
The start in the Moore Science Temple. The original Moore Science Temple started in 1905 in Newark, New Jersey, but the teaching started around 1865,
Right, right.
1866, right? So it was at a time where we were still in bondage. And here came this brother telling us that, man, we can uplift fallen humanity. If our men rise, our sisters will rise.
Mm-hmm.
So when the teachings fell upon me, man, it just really changed my life. It kind of brought back everything my parents had taught me from a Christianity standpoint,
Yeah,
but made it make more sense to me.
yeah,
So I ain't propagating go be a Morris American or go be a Hebrew Israelite or nothing like that. I don't care if you pray to the Nike swoosh. If
yeah.
that make you a better person, then
Right,
that what makes you
right,
a better
right.
person. You
Real
know what I'm
talk.
saying?
Yeah,
And my whole thing was I just wanted to be a better person.
yeah,
So when I fell upon some teachings that fit with what I had going on, I
yeah,
just took them in and made them work for me. And that's how I went from Bay Diamond to Franklin-Bey.
yeah. That's
Yeah,
deep.
yeah.
So do you think you'll ever like reach out to some like you know what I mean, like on the religion level to like the younger crowd or the younger guys or how
I,
you
I think my religion is my actions and my walk.
right.
It's not standing on the corner and telling, hey, I represent this, I do this, you should do this too.
Uh-huh.
See, because my flow may not work for you. It just worked for me. And I understand that because I know brothers from all different religions that are good brothers.
Yeah.
When you realize that you got to come back into yourself, you're going to become a better brother anyway, no matter what you standing up under. You could be a GD.
Yeah.
When it's time to be a good man, you're going to be a good man. You
Yeah,
know
for
what I'm
sure. For
saying?
sure.
So, I don't particularly subscribe to that. That just worked for me.
Yeah.
But dealing with the youth, when I deal with them, I'm just trying to be an example.
But what you mean without no words or
I
just
mean, words
actions?
always, you got to drop jewels,
Right.
actions more than anything, because people watching.
Yeah, 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 exactly.
That means something. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? Even
Uh-huh.
if you tell somebody something, if you do something else and they watching you, now they looking, it's a double sword
Yeah,
right now,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
So, yeah, by actions, definitely. By definitely, but you got to drop a jewel. We call it planting the seed.
You are exactly.
Just plant the seed and you keep
And
moving.
reap what you sowing after that. After you
Yeah,
plant that seed, you gonna
yeah,
reap what you
yeah,
sowed.
yeah, yeah. It's all about how the individual take it from there. Once the seed is planted, because that's all we can do. But the best thing about me is I understand them because I used to be them.
Exactly.
You know what
Right.
I'm
Yeah,
saying? So I
yeah.
ain't running around like, man, I don't fuck them nigga, I don't know them. No,
Yeah.
no, I used to be
Yeah.
a YN.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Right,
saying? I
exactly.
was an original shooter
Right.
before it had a name.
Right.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So I understand all of that.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's balance, and time gonna tell it for them. Hopefully they can get it earlier, but time gonna tell it.
So let me do you actually like if it's something you know what I'm saying, do you actually see like us as a race, as a nation, just ever, you know what I mean, come together and be like peace amongst each other? And I'm talking about, do you think that can ever happen?
I think it's possible. Possibilities are endless. But it's gonna start in small sectors.
Yeah,
Brothers gonna see it getting done,
yeah,
then they gonna want to be a part of it. And then it's gonna be a situation where you're gonna deal with Judas. G was at the table with Jesus, so he
yeah,
gonna be around too.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? He gonna have to get his just due from us as well. So it's like one of them fine lines. Like, yeah, it's possible. Yeah, somebody gonna fuck up and do something stupid. It's just gonna have to be retribution,
yeah, yeah,
and
yeah, yeah.
then you keep rolling. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
cause that's kind of like what's going on. Like say when we were young, come up in the street, all that telling and all that backdoor and all that type of shit. That shit wasn't allowed.
Right.
It wasn't
Yeah.
allowed. Now it ain't no retribution to it, really.
Right.
You know what I
Right.
mean?
It ain't no retribution.
So
Well, speaking from that point of view, it's like years ago. before I even got incarcerated, one of my partners used to say, "It ain't the game no more." He said, "It's just a shame."
What do you mean by that?
Just like it ain't the game. The rules ain't no
They don't
rules no
apply no
more. Yeah,
more.
they don't apply no more. So it
Yeah.
now it's just a shame. You can
Yeah.
stay in it if you want to, but you
Right.
got to deal with the consequences of your action.
Right.
And you gonna go and something gonna happen, and you gonna be saying, "Man, this nigga set me up,"
Yeah.
which is what happened. But if I wouldn't have been selling dope, could he have set me up?
Right. Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because if you know that the possibilities of this is this,
Yeah.
then it is what it is.
And you don't know where it might come
You don't
from.
know where it might come from.
Cause your homeboy could have caught a charge at 2 in the morning and they let him go. You at home sleep or something, or doing what you do. You don't know your
Yeah.
homeboy even. He don't
Yeah.
want to leave what he got to leave out here
Yeah.
if he ain't cut right.
Yeah. And to be honest, man, if you ain't ready to go to jail, kill somebody or die, you really don't need to be in the streets.
Right.
Because those are the things you got to know that you wear this badge of honor about.
Yeah.
I'm moving around every day. I'm trying to make some money. Somebody might try to rob me. I might have to defend myself.
Yeah.
And in that case, I might go to jail.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So if you in that system, then you got to understand the consequences of it and be okay with it.
Yeah.
That creates the best drug dealer. That creates the best robber because he already know his consequences.
Yeah. And he
You know what I'm
accepted
saying?
them.
He didn't accept them.
Yeah.
But now most people ain't accepting. They doing it because it's good to them while it's good to them.
Yeah. But when it get bad, they
When
can't
they get
handle it.
bad, they can't handle it.
Yeah. Yeah. Take the good with the bad now.
Gotta take the good with the bad.
Yeah. You can't always win.
Can't always win. And then the flip side to that is that, man, you'll make more money working a job.
Yeah.
Just being honest.
Yeah.
After you do the math and you do the hours, that consistent
What's the
check.
math? What's the math
That,
on
that
it?
consistent check. I'm gonna tell you from my point of view. I
Yeah.
came home from prison. I didn't have nothing.
Yeah.
I worked a job and saved $20,000.
Yeah.
And the job I worked didn't pay me nothing but $7.50 an hour at that time.
Ooh.
But I could get as much overtime as I worked.
Right.
So I humped.
Yeah.
I ran the bag up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then I was able to start me a business,
Right.
do some other things. Later, I invested into some other things,
Yeah.
and things went to working. I went broke again. I was living out of town. You know what I did? I got a job.
Yeah.
I ran a 20 up again
Yeah.
and got back to it. You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah.
in my mind, it don't make sense if you ain't making some moves worth it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. In fact.
So, they always say higher the risk, bigger the reward. I ain't really for that one right there. You know what I'm saying? I ain't for that one right there because I see motherfuckers all they take minimum risk and get it cracking.
Yeah.
You know, they
Yeah.
reward be substantial, man.
Yeah.
So that's something that we program to believe, you know?
Yeah. But people would never but you know what I'm saying, time you probably messed up, low on your bread or whatever, like how you came, nobody would never knew that you would never say.
It was just hard work, man. It was hard work, bro. You know,
I
it was
know,
hard
I know.
work for real.
Yeah.
And some things, you know, other things transpired, but it was some hard work to get this thing to get started, you know?
Yeah. And it's just like, man, a lot of these young guys, like when I came, this how I, you know what I'm saying, came out here, got a job.
Yeah.
And if I got some more shit going on the side, but I'm gonna get this job. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of young guys, they ain't trying to, they don't see it like that.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like,
That's now.
yeah, that's now.
Yeah, that's now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Give them a few years. Wait till they get to they somebody calling them you know what I'm saying? They gonna wish they had took that time
Yeah.
to put in some work somewhere.
Yeah.
Even if you working for yourself.
Yeah.
You know, whatever you doing. No, they laugh at the guy that's cutting grass.
Man, what?
Man, but that cat probably doing $60,000, $70,000 a year and
For
ain't
sure.
worried about nothing.
For sure.
He worked them 6 months out the year and he kind of float through. You feel what
Yeah.
I'm saying? So
Yeah. How many? I know you done built, man. So you done built a lot of housing with Memphis in the last couple years.
yeah.
Like man, I'm telling you, it's really kind of unbelievable, especially being a black man moving like that. You know, you got some guys who known around the town as being carpenters and doing the carpentry trade, but
Right.
they ain't. I don't know how you do it. Like, man, hey man, you gotta be a mastermind to do it how you doing it, man.
Hey man, I'm just thinking my way through the process, man, and staying educated. You
Yeah.
know, watching YouTube, paying for seminars,
Yeah.
talking to the right people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And doing things other people don't want to do. You don't want to reach out because you don't want nobody to know your business.
Yeah.
You know, but when it's business and it's legit, you're going to have to let somebody know.
Yeah.
That's the only way you're going to come up, you know? So my whole thing is just networking, man.
Man, whatever it is
Yeah.
you doing, you doing. I'm talking about some big nice houses too. Like,
I appreciate it.
I really remember I had told you one time, man, they get a lot of, they got to give your credit too for help bringing the town with Memphis back up to par nice cribs and, you know what I'm saying, something to look forward to on a positive note.
For sure.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
no facts though.
Yeah. I'm cool with it. You know what I'm saying? I'm just doing me. I just feel good to be able to be part of it. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And see it happen.
Yeah.
You know, I'm going in though.
Yeah,
I
man,
am the
what?
hood flipper. You know
Man,
what
I
I'm saying?
swear.
I am the hood flipper,
Real
man.
talk.
And I'm on it, man. And hopefully we got a big thing we finna announce that we're gonna be looking for some people to invest and an opportunity in the city to do something real big, man. It's still I can't take the cover off of it,
Yeah.
yet, but we working on something.
Yeah.
You know, me and my business partner, Nikiki, which is actually my wife too.
Yeah.
And man, we trying to scale our company, man, so it work out.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I already know y'all gonna make it happen.
Yeah.
I don't got no doubt.
Yeah.
Like, personally. Yeah, man. So, what happened? You still investing in the music biz and like, you know, I know you had the studio, had artists, and
Yeah.
y'all was going strong for a
Yeah.
minute.
Yeah.
So what you still messing with it, or you just put on the back burner for now?
It's on the back burner for now. I got some things coming up next year, so we're gonna do some more promotions and things like that and reach back out to some artists. But you know, the music business, man, it's just a different type of business. It's a different type of business because it requires so much capital in
Yeah.
before you start seeing results.
Yeah. Before you, yeah,
You know,
yeah.
and you know, dealing with artists and trying to put things like that together. It's a beautiful thing when they make it work because
Yeah.
it definitely didn't work for some people. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? But man, it just that first run didn't really work out like I would have hoped it would have.
Yeah.
You know
Yeah.
what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
It was a nice investment that went into it, and you know sometimes you just got to cut your losses and move on. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And it was one of those situations where right now the best thing for me to do is to focus on my other company that's actually paying me, opposed to the one I'm just dumping money
Yeah.
in. You
Yeah.
know?
Y'all had the podcast jumping too.
Yeah,
You know what I
yeah.
mean?
We got so much stuff that didn't even come out. Man, yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
It
And
was.
and you did, hey, you the kind of, if you saying that you worked your way up, man, you did a
Yeah,
it's
it's
crazy
possible.
all the stuff. I'm just saying all the different businesses that you
Right.
had your hand in,
Yeah.
or got your hand in.
Right.
Like it ain't even on no street stuff no more.
Yeah.
I know that feel good when you
Yeah.
know I ain't ducking
Yeah.
the feds or
Yeah. Yeah. The
and I'm
best
still
feeling.
and I'm still getting the bag,
The
bigger
best feeling.
bag.
And it's capable, man. It's like we got to understand we living at a time now where anybody would love to see a young black man doing something positive.
Yeah, for sure.
People will go out of their way to help you because they know you could be coming in their back door. You
Yeah.
could be over there selling crack. You could be
Yeah.
doing 1,000 things,
Yeah.
but you choosing to try to sell a service or a product.
Yeah.
Man, the world wide open for us. It's just us. We ain't took our stand.
Right.
You know what I mean? Cat could go get a hot dog stand right now and post up downtown and probably do $300-400 a day.
Real
That's
talk.
more than you making trapping
Yeah.
on the profit side.
So,
You know
real
what I'm
talk.
saying?
Real talk.
So it's just about the numbers.
How
And
much you spent on the hot dogs and the buns?
what you mean?
About how many hot dogs and buns it is about?
I'm gonna tell you a story. I'm
Yeah.
gonna tell you a story about a guy I know. Rest in peace. He passed away a couple years ago. Cat robbed him and killed him. He came home from prison during Memphis in May. He went and bought the cheapest bottled waters he could buy and went downtown and sold dollar waters. Man, this brother made $70,000, man. Opened up a barber shop downtown with his money and was at that barber shop all the way until he was killed a couple years ago. And that's how he came up. So I say that to say that, man, millions of ways to hustle. You just got to
Yeah.
be creative and know what you want.
Yeah.
And sometimes you got to put your pride to the side because the person,
Yeah.
know, I don't want them to see me selling water.
Yeah, right.
You know what I'm
Right.
saying? I
Right.
don't want them to see me cutting grass.
Right. Right. Exactly.
That's some
Washing
self-esteem
cars.
shit. I
Yeah.
don't want them to see me washing
Yeah.
cars out
Yeah.
no van, man.
Real
Come
talk.
on, man.
Yeah.
You got to put your pride to the side and figure out how to get in if you want to have something.
And see what a lot of folks don't realize is the word humility. You
Yeah,
got to be humiliated in order to grow, in order
yeah,
to, you know what I'm saying? That's a part that a lot of folks can't deal with. You know what I'm saying? I went through humility with a situation like this here. I'm so used to having 4, 5, 6 cars at a time at certain times. But then all of a sudden I done fell all the way off. I need to go to the store right up the street. I ain't got no car. Ain't shit here but the bike.
right.
Damn. F.s.p. got to ride a motherfucker bike up Walker Street. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? But fuck it.
yeah,
You know what I mean? Get what? That's just a small example.
yeah.
But in a couple months, I'll back up with 3,
Riding
4
again. Yeah,
cars, or you know
yeah,
what I mean?
yeah, yeah,
Or
yeah.
yeah, like yeah, motherfucker got to put that pride to the side. If you really
I'm
want to
telling you,
succeed,
man, you got to put your pride to the side. You got to be willing to go after a lot of things. Consistency, man. We to be honest, man, it ain't no discipline. It's no structure.
right?
Whether it's coming from the home or it's coming from the mob, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah,
Whoever, it ain't no structure. When it ain't no structure, it ain't no discipline. When there ain't no discipline, ain't nothing finna get right. It's all finna be an illusion. We chasing paper
yeah.
and we chasing it by any means. We gonna kill or get killed about something that don't mean nothing.
Right.
Because the honesty of it is money is fiat.
What is what?
It's fiat. And for the audience, go do your research. You know what I'm saying? Money is fiat. It's just what it is on paper. It only means something because they say it means
Yeah,
something.
yeah.
It's not backed by anything.
Right,
It ain't no gold standard on it no
right.
more. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
That's why these other countries saying, hey man, we're gonna do this. That's why Africa doing what they doing. We're gonna back our shit by gold. So at least you can go cash it in and get something for
yeah,
it. You know, we can get our products and we do supply and demand, but when inflation go up and the dollar go down, then we stuck. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
It's just the economics is just a system, man, that they play with, and then we use it. Because in the day of old, our people bartered with each other.
Right,
You
right.
got the carrots,
Yeah,
I got the greens. You know
yeah,
what I'm saying?
yeah,
He got the milk from the
yeah,
cow, you know, and he
yeah,
got some pigs.
yeah,
And we work in that system. You
yeah.
know what I'm saying? It ain't about, because now we just doing things that we need to do, basic
To
necessity of
to
life is
survive.
to survive. And it's this easy.
Yeah,
Because we trading off what we need to
yeah.
trade. You know what I'm saying?
And we sticking amongst each other. We ain't really got to do business with others.
Yeah, yeah,
Let me
yeah.
ask you here, when do you think that like the dynamics of just the black family really just fell apart? The worst thing you feel like ever happened to black folks that tore the family dynamics apart? Was it
It was integration in my eye. That's gonna be fucking, but
you think?
because once we start merging, the rules got set different. When we was in our own communities doing
Mm-hmm.
what we were supposed to do, it wasn't that we had to be that we had to be with them. It's that we could be in our own environments and everybody can live good. We can cross mingle, but we spent all you from West Memphis, right?
Yeah.
Think of all the black stores that used to be in West Memphis on the south side.
Right, yeah. Uh-huh.
When Brother Star got to the point, and even
What you
in
got?
the
Cream Bowl, the Bates.
Mary Pola,
Yeah,
Willocks on the other end, it was a whole bunch of stuff
yeah,
that we spent our money at. You know
yeah,
what I'm saying? The minute when it changed, that dynamic changed, all of those are all entrepreneurs that was once in the community. They gone.
yeah.
So now brothers don't even get the chance to see another black man in the community doing something positive and progressive on a daily basis like
That's what
that.
I'm talking about with you in them houses.
Yeah,
That's exactly what I'm saying. What you was
right.
like, damn, like, now I see, you know what I'm saying, guy that probably build a house or two or repair a house, but how you doing? That's exactly what I'm saying right there. But you know what I think really tore the black dynamics, the black family apart more than anything? Crack.
Crack definitely did it.
Crack took mom out the house.
Yeah, yeah.
See,
Crack definitely
you
was a big
feel me?
part of,
I think
but
that was the worst.
crack was a spinoff of all that though, because man, we dealing with a cold system. And you and I know both know how crack got here. All that shit was ushered in for a
Yeah,
reason. You know what
yeah,
I'm saying?
yeah.
So of course that was the reason because they seen sustainability in our community.
Right. We got to break that up.
Whoever they is, you know
Yeah,
what I'm
yeah,
saying? Whoever they
yeah.
is,
Yeah,
yeah,
right.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Because
right.
the enemy can come in all shape,
Yeah,
form, and fashion.
right,
If they trying to stop you from progression, then they damn near your
right,
enemy, even if they just saying it and not doing
right.
anything. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? So um, that whole era that was ushered in, you seen Snowfall, man. You see how that shit went. You know what I'm saying? It hit LA and it went,
east,
yeah.
south,
And when it hit the E, it went,
yeah,
you know what I'm
down
saying?
south.
So everything just hit it, and it was a big clusterfuck because we
Yeah,
all got caught up in it.
yeah. But see,
Shit,
the reason why I say it because like even when you know what I'm saying the segregation, integration, all that was going on, you know, even the the lynchings or the whatever it may be that was negative back
right?
then, but mama was still in the house.
Yeah.
See the
And
crack.
Daddy was still in the house.
Yeah, dad was in the house
Yeah,
too, but then daddy was at the house before mama was at the house. Even
yeah,
when daddy started being out the house like in the 70s and the 80s or
right.
something, mama was still there. But once that crack pulled mama out the house, now it ain't no structure for the
No
kids.
structure.
You know what I mean? They just so I just feel like that crack did it's normal on them
Our
all.
crack did his number now, for sure,
You know what I
for
mean?
sure. That's what when I said earlier that I'm a product of Reaganomics.
Yeah,
Crack sent me and all my partners. It was one time I knew more people that had been to prison than I knew that went to college.
yeah, yeah, for
It
sure.
didn't change now because I done changed my social circle.
Yeah,
But it was a time like, man, we ain't know nobody who went to college. And if
yeah,
they went up there and got caught up on some robberies and shit, you know
yeah,
what I'm saying? And still ended up in the penitentiary with us.
yeah.
So, um, man, crack did a number. And that's all I mean, we was,
It's still affecting us to this day.
yeah,
It's still, even though it's not a big thing that people use a lot of
yeah.
nowadays,
The
like I said,
trauma of it.
it still fuck with
The
us to this
trauma of
day.
it. The trauma of it, just sitting and thinking like, man, I'm finna be 50, right?
Yeah,
Shit, I know cats that's still on paper from when we was 18 and 17 years old.
damn, that's crazy.
That's
You been to the state and the feds, ain't it?
yeah, yeah. Ain't no different to me. All that shit
Jail.
is jail. You know, motherfucker can come and everybody got their thing. Yeah, go to the fed, man, we do this. All that shit jail to me. You know what I'm
Yeah, but
saying?
which one was worse to you though?
It wasn't, and neither one of them was worse than me. It was jail. You
Yeah,
know what I'm saying?
yeah,
I'm where I show up who I am. You know
yeah,
wherever
yeah,
I'm at. So
yeah.
we in jail, just like anything else. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
It's the
yeah.
same shit. So I learned way more shit in the state than I learned in the feds.
Oh, real talk. I
Yeah.
thought it'd be. Or did you meet more high power folks in the
Now
feds or?
more education was accessible to me in the state
Hmm,
than it was in the
why
feds.
that?
Just I went to the state. I went to prison in the state of Illinois.
Oh, okay.
So man, they had different situations where they offered you education if
Yeah,
you wanted it. You know
yeah,
what I'm saying?
yeah,
We ain't gonna force feed you, but
yeah,
we got all you want to get a degree, you can come over here and go to college and get
yeah.
a degree. You want to learn some skills on carpentry, like I said, all my businesses came from written in jail. I was doing carpentry work in jail. No, we built 114 houses for Hurricane Katrina. While I was in jail, that got
Damn.
sent to Slidell, Louisiana. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? We framed all them joints up and loaded them on trucks to sit them down there in prison
From what? Illinois
from
or?
Illinois.
Yeah,
Yeah, from Illinois, and
yeah.
they shipped them down there. So then I knew I was gonna be doing this.
That's where you got your start at.
That's why I got my start saying like, oh, this shit right here pretty simple. All I gotta do is know the theory. If I know the theory, then I can get somebody else to do it. I know I can find somebody to
Yeah,
do it. You know
yeah.
what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So that was kind of my jump start into this and into some other things that I came out and did.
So jail could was kind of like a blessing to you.
It
It
was
could be a
definitely a
blessing too,
blessing.
though.
It was definitely a blessing to me.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, it was
That's
definitely a
that's
blessing.
good. That's good. That's
I can't,
good.
I can't take anything back from it.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
man. Man, we're gonna this ain't gonna be the last. What we, you know what I'm
Man,
saying?
it's always a pleasure, man.
You
Thank you for
know,
having me, man.
man, I
We
appreciate you,
keeping it
bro.
raw, man, with FSP.
Come on, man.
It's going down
That's
over
how
here,
it
man.
going, man. You know what I'm saying?
It's going
Yeah,
down.
man. With Franklin-Bey, man. Mr. Franklin-Bey, man.
That's right.
You know what I mean? The entrepreneur, man.
That's right.
Mr. Make nothing out of something, man.
That's right.
Yeah, for
And we
sure.
on the ass. We flipping the hood, man. Watch
Real
out for
hood
something we
flipper.
about to drop. Y'all gonna love it. We're gonna make some homeowners in the town.
For sure.
Bridge this gap.
For sure, for sure.